Hey you guys, what's up? My name is Lauren and this is my channel, Naturally Lori. So today's video, as you can tell by the title, is my thoughts, my views on 2020, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So just stay tuned if you want to see, what all I have to say. And yeah, just stay tuned. Okay, y'all, so again, I want to tell y'all what all I have to say. Y'all know I've uploaded multiple mental health check-in videos this year. I'll link them all down below, so y'all know 2020 has been a challenge for me. But before we get into that, take a look at this beat, okay? Take a look at it. Tried to do a halo eye, super cute. I used this Essentials 2 Violet Voss Pro Series eyeshadow palette. I love this look. It's super cute. I love it. Hopefully y'all like it. And I just feel super cute. I feel very grown and sexy today, My hair looks good. My edges are a little flaky, so excuse that. My hair looks good and I feel good. Yeah. I forgot what all I wanted to say, but I look good, so I feel good. So hopefully today's video is on the positive note. But like I mentioned in the title of this video, is 2020, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And y'all know this year has had a lot of bad and a lot of ugly. Oh my God, once I said that, I wrote down notes that I wanted to talk about, but once I just said that, my brain remembered so much. Like, we literally started this year off in the first month of this year with a deep hurt. Like, this year, y'all know we lost Kobe Bryant and his daughter, and how many other people? 7 other people, which was such a tragedy. And yeah, so once I said that out loud, my brain really started thinking. And that was, I wasn't planning on starting my video with that, but ever since that tragedy happened, I have been seeing him and his daughter on my not For You page, my search page. I forgot what it's called on Instagram, but I'm always liking pictures, which is probably why I keep seeing them. His daughter was so beautiful. He seemed like such a good guy. He seemed like a proud black man. So that was a very hard hit for the black community, honestly, and just people of color in America as a whole. It was a very hard hit. Yeah, I didn't even know I was gonna start this video off with that, but that really sucked. Like, that was really sucky. And not that she would ever see this or her kids, but I'm always praying for Vanessa Bryant and his 3 other kids. People are always talking about her, Vanessa, and I was just thinking to myself how strong her daughter Natalia, I can't say it how they say it because I'm country, but Natalia, how strong she has to be. She lost a dad and a sister that she grew up with. That's like me losing my younger sister, and she's 3 years younger than me. That would be freaking hard. So, and she's young too. That girl, I don't know how old she is. Oh, didn't she just turn 17 or 18? I don't even know. Or she finna turn 18. I don't know, but I know she real young, so that girl is strong too. So she in my prayers. And their kids are so freaking beautiful. Like, so beautiful. But anyways, yeah, I wrote my notes, and the way I wrote it is pre-pandemic, before we was in the pandemic, how the pandemic affected, so pandemic era, and then now, even though we still in the pandemic. I'm sorry if you hear background noise. I am recording, that's what I meant to say earlier. Excuse my blemishes if my face is not perfect, because I'm recording on my iPhone 12 Pro Max, and this phone is so freaking wild. It picks up all the noise, so you probably hear my little sister's phone being freaking loud and other noise in the background. On my old phone, my iPhone 8 Plus, you could hear it, but it didn't pick up as well as it do on this phone. So hopefully it's not bothering y'all too much. So I'm gonna just continue on with this video. But we started this year off with the hit. We started this year off with a very bad hit, very ugly hit. Like I just said, with freaking Kobe Bryant and all of that. That was really hard, and we lost so many celebrities this year, but I will get into that. But for me, when I started off this year, I was doing really good on my channel. I was very consistent. Every year I upload New Year content. I always upload a video about the previous year, I always upload a New Year's tag, and I always upload my goals for this next year. And I will try to link those down below if I can. But I'm always, you know, more consistent at the beginning of the year is what I'm trying to say. And that was something I was very proud of. Again, this is about my year and how stuff affected me. So me being consistent probably don't matter to y'all, but it was a big deal to me. I'm very proud of myself. I had straightened my hair at the end of last year, so I started this year off with straight hair. Black hair, my hair was red. We'll get into that later. But yeah, and then at the beginning of this year, I've always, for this whole past year and towards the end of last year, considered myself a hypochondriac, and it definitely came into fruition this year. I had very bad anxiety in January. I literally went to the ER and everything. Like, my anxiety was really bad, my hypochondria was really bad. I felt like I was having a heart attack for days, but obviously I wasn't. It was like anxiety. That started that whole ordeal with me in January, and I'm still semi-struggling today, but you know, I continue on. I've learned how to somewhat deal with it. I'm not on medication. I have medication. It knocks me out though, so I don't like taking it. But you know, I just go on day by day. That's how I've been dealing with it. And then, you know, February was an okay month. I don't remember anything big or bad happening in February. We had our first case in the US in February. But when March came and every state went into, not lockdown, because every state, my state Arkansas never had a mandated lockdown. It was just, you know, that's what you should do. You can quarantine if you would like. And I've been quarantined the whole year, which has affected me semi, you know, but I'll get into that. But literally March 11th is when I want to say it affected Arkansas, at least. We went to the store and there was literally no freaking tissue, y'all. It was crazy, and I still don't know who took all the tissue. Like, I'm not traumatized, but I'm still like very shocked that we had no tissue. So like, if something really go down and we get invaded by aliens or something crazy, I know we won't have tissue. We have literally stayed locked and loaded on tissue since then. And me and my household, like my whole trunk of my car is full of tissue and paper towels. So that won't ever happen to us again. But you know, that's that, which was bad and ugly. But as for me, I've been pretty consistent with my channel all of 2020. I had some times when I was off, but I have uploaded so many videos this year. I'm very proud of myself. I've uploaded a lot of freaking videos, and from March to around October is what I'm calling the pandemic era in my notes. I was very consistent. Yeah, I was consistent, and it was easier to be consistent because we was all stuck in the house, you know. So did my makeup a lot, recorded videos a lot. So that was a good thing about it. A good thing about the pandemic and just everything that went on in the world. It's just, you know, YouTubers and content creators, I like to call myself, I'm a content creator. Whether you're a micro content creator, a small content creator, medium, whatever, you had time to work on your content because you couldn't do nothing. So that was that, you know. But along that time, I had, with you being stuck in the house, you really got to get your head together, because we don't know how long, we still don't know how long this quarantine gonna last, but especially months ago, we didn't know. It was very important to get your mindset together. I live with my mom, my granny, and my two sisters. So I'm pretty content with who I live with. So it wasn't like I was quarantined with bad people or nothing like that. I was content. But again, you have to really work on your head. So I'm a hypochondriac, like I just said, and I have hella anxiety. So that was already that. And then you also gotta, my mind works a lot. I'm always thinking about things I shouldn't even be thinking about. So along that time and into November, December, today now, acceptance on a lot of stuff, like on so many things, not even necessarily what has happened to me or what has happened to you, but how life goes. You got to really learn to accept it. And I've been happy on and off this whole year. My emotions have definitely been rocky this whole year. I've been depressed, I've been anxious, I've been very sad, I've been very happy. Is that normal? I hope that's normal. But again, it's just been a rocky year for me and my emotions. And it's hard some days. It's still hard some days. Yeah, it's still hard some days. But, you know, even today, we're gonna get through it. It's New Year's Eve. We made it. If you are watching this right now, you made it to the end of the year. So that's good. So with me saying that, I know that I'm meant to be here. You're watching this right now, you're meant to be here, and we're gonna be here. We're gonna get better. That's why we're still here, you know. But yeah, I don't know, I just had to work on my happiness and my acceptance, especially during the pandemic era, especially when we were like raising in cases like, you know, June. Then, you know, it started coming down a little bit, and now we get another spike, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. I don't even know. So, you know, that's just starting a whole nother thing. I've been very anxious about the pandemic too, like COVID. I do not want to catch that. I'm very thankful to Jesus that I haven't, and nobody in my household haven't. It's truly a blessing that we haven't, because a lot of people have, and a lot of people done died, and that's so traumatizing. That's so bad. It's so bad, but you know, it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. Like, it's gonna be okay, is what I'm trying to say. But once we got past all that, hopefully this video is making sense. I don't know. But with, you know, working, like I just said, we're gonna get through it. In them months from March to October, other than the pandemic, and a lot of stuff in the world happened. I don't know if the video of Ahmaud Arbery came out in February or March, but either way, that started a lot this year. It's always been going on, but it started the Black Lives Matter, what do I call it, movement, revolution again. It's always been going, but it just reignited it to where it was more of a global thing, and that was sad, obviously. And it got worse. That's the craziest thing. So it started with him, and then Breonna Taylor's story came out, and that is so stressful. It was so stressful. I even made a post about it on Instagram, and that's like one of my most liked pictures this year about the post. About her, the post, and just the outcome of the trial, and how Breonna did not get her justice. It's infuriating, ain't it? It's infuriating. And when I see Breonna, I see myself. It's a picture of her. I'll put it right here. And a picture of me. Hopefully I can have them both on the screen at the same time. And it's like, that girl looks just like me in this picture, you know? And I know in other pictures we don't look alike, obviously. But in this particular picture of her and that particular picture of me, I just saw her. When I saw her, I saw myself. So that was really freaking hard. But the officer that did the shots, that killed her, I believe him. He's the one, if I'm not mistaken, just got fired. So it's a slow process, but justice has to happen, you know? That just happened now. But after Breonna, then we had George Floyd. Oh, y'all, and that was so terrible. That was so terrible. That was so terrible. And then you just saw it happen on camera for the full 8 minutes. And I won't say everybody in America was affected by that, because everybody wasn't. We still have very hateful people on earth in America, and everybody wasn't affected, but so many people was. And I hate that had to happen for so many people to relate and to be brought together. And it really did just piss me off hearing people try to justify it. You know, I'm not even gonna get into it. It was just a lie. But again, we're going. The time is not waiting on any of us. It ain't waiting on any of us. So we have no choice but to keep going. And change is gonna have to come. And that was a lot that happened during the height of the pandemic here. It was just a lot going on. And then, I believe it was in August, Chadwick Boseman died. And that was such a shocker. Like, so shocking. And then the most shocking part about that was the night before, whatever, it was announced that he passed away. me and my mom was watching Black Panther, and I was telling her, like, Chadwick Boseman, he did that. Like, he did that in that movie. That movie was impeccable. It still is one of Marvel's best movies. And yeah, the next day they told us that he passed away. That was so hard. Like, I actually had to cry about that one. That was really hard. That was a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. But again, like I just said, time, even though it was sad, and his presence is missed. I think it will always be missed. And it's gonna sound so, I hope it don't sound selfish or small, but even in the MCU, his presence is gonna be missed. I am an MCU fan. I love Marvel. I love Marvel movies. I love them. So that him dying hit on another level, because it was a deeper connection, I would say. Like, I love him as Black Panther. He was a good choice. I am one of the few people who would not mind them recasting Black Panther, because Chadwick Boseman died, not the character. So I'm still kind of like flabbergasted that they might not recast, but I think they should. I'm one of the few people who feel that way, but you know, that's just my opinion. But going back into what I was saying, again, time ain't waiting on us. And we made it to November, y'all. We made it to November. It took a while. Y'all. It was a long year. It was a fast year, but it was a long year. We got to November, and my people, we showed up and we showed out. We voted this year. Aren't you excited? Like a lot of Gen Z, the older Gen Z. I voted. I'm Gen Z, and I voted in the last election in 2016, because I turned 18 in 2015, so I was able to vote. But a lot more of us was able to vote this year. I'm Gen Z, like I just said. I was born in 1997. I know a lot of people consider that millennial, but y'all know Gen Z started in 1996, right? So you was born in 96 and up, Gen Z. But again, me and my people in my age, whether you're Black like me, obviously, or my age range, we went out and we voted, which was exciting. My sister voted, and she's 20. I almost said she just turned 18. No, she didn't. She's 20, which was, you know, really nice experience. And we got the Cheeto out of there. Now he want to be a good president and demand we get $2,000 stimulus check. But, you know, it's too late, Donnie. Too late. So that's a blessing that I think will affect us, you know, next year. Obviously, the inauguration is January 20th. January 5th. If you're watching this and you live in Georgia, January 5th. Go out and vote. Please go vote, y'all. If we take control of the Senate, the majority of the Senate, well, it won't be majority. It will be half and half if we vote and get both of those two people in Georgia elected. I don't know the names. I'm not like that into it, but I know when the date is. But if we get those people elected, it'll be half and half in the Senate. Kamala Harris would be the tiebreaker. Do you know how much stuff we can change for the future, for the kids, for ourselves? Please go out and vote. If you live in Georgia and you're watching this, please go out and vote January 5th. I only have a small reach, but I'm going to use that reach. Please go out and vote. But, yeah. And then a couple days later, going back to what I was saying, we got the news. I think it was November 7th that Biden Harris won. And that was a beautiful sight to see. Seeing Kamala Harris on stage, you know, celebrating and talking about the win or whatever. It was really beautiful seeing a Black woman on stage. Like, it actually made me cry a little bit. Like, I'm hella emotional and it made me cry. Like, one of us is up there. That's literally beautiful, you know. And then here we are in December, skipping all that. You know, we had Thanksgiving. That was okay. What happened Thanksgiving? Nothing. Then we had Christmas, the spike. We're in the spike in the pandemic. You know, I don't know why I wanted to give y'all a synopsis of this year. I just wanted to tell y'all my view of it. And that was the good, the bad, and the ugly. A lot of stuff happened. It was a lot more bad and ugly than it was good. But I am a person, one of the few Black people that you will probably hear say this, that is in favor of the vaccine. I want to take it because I really do not want to get COVID. I don't want to die from it, so I want to take the vaccine, you know. So with the vaccine, and just again, a new president, a new changing government, and just people being more aware and living through a pandemic. And it's still a pandemic. It's still gonna be a pandemic for a while. But I know next year, hopefully next year, will bring a lot more good to balance out the bad and ugly this year. Just stay grateful. That's all I can say. Grateful that you're alive. You're watching this December 31st, 2020. A lot of people died. It's here in America. I'm not even talking about worldwide. Here in America, 300,000 people have died from it. 350,000. I might be mistaken. It may be way higher than that now. But that's how many people died this year. 18 million Americans have gotten COVID, and I didn't die. So that's a blessing. My loved ones didn't. That's a blessing. Hopefully you didn't. But if you did get COVID, you still here because you're watching this, you know. So just stay grateful. Next year we're gonna do this, y'all. It's gonna get better. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hopefully that ending was positive. I don't know, but that's it for this video. So if you all enjoyed it, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Be sure to check my description box for all of my other like mental health check-ins throughout the year, and all of my previous New Year videos from 2018, 19, and 20. Yep, 2018, 19, and 20. Wow, and I'm doing 2021 now. That's crazy. Wow. But yeah, be sure to check my description box. Comment down below anything you want. If you want to add anything to like my little timeline idea, or just tell me what has personally happened for you this year that was good. Like, we can use some good news. So you made it to the end of this video and you're seeing this part right now. Comment down below something good that has happened to you. I would literally love to hear it. Share this video with a friend, because again, I'm trying to reach 300 subscribers, and yeah, you can help me. So share it with a friend and subscribe. Like I just said, trying to reach 300 subscribers, and you can help me make that happen. I'm not going to reach it before the end of the year because it's the end of the year right now, but I can reach it before February. So help me reach 300 subscribers before February. And yeah, that's it for this video. Bye.